again. There she is. Alright, Maleficent, there she is. Box 15, box. What's that? Oh. Pardon me, but I got those characters already in front of me. Excuse me again, so I got the burps. Alright, so... Oh, we got this, Mrs. Incredible. Excellent. Oh, alright. I got some on me. So how I did with the oh, nice. Let's play things first. Let's check. Alright, there's gonna be some a lot of it do with. Oh wow, what we got here? Alright, we got that again. Cool. Got that again. Oh, we can get. Oh, Honey 11, there she is. Hell yeah. And we can get, what's this? Oh, so we can get those, so we can get all of the others. Oh, I got that one. Oh, I have to use Honey 11 color. Oh, that looks kind of sick. I can't wait to get that Honey 11. Oh, here we are. All right. I can finally unlock Honey 11 for this challenge. All right. Now, where I can find Penelope from Sweets. Oh, there she is. All right, let's go. And then I'll get this character. Yep, this is it. Part 1. Oh, yeah, this is part 1. Alright, let's do this. It would be a shame I couldn't get Penelope, but don't worry. I had to get Penelope Punch raised to high level, so I might have a chance. If I can, then I'll be happy. If I don't, then I keep trying. I really hope the Penelope will be, don't know, but maybe we might see Goggle with Zoe Fred be played with characters. I reckon that'd be nice. I'm sorry, it sounded like a well put, but that's the characters I want to see. In this category, so yeah. Because they really need a speedster and a defender and a big hero 6 clutch. They really need, yeah, those characters that need. I think Goggle would definitely be a speedster. I think it probably should be rare or epic. Yeah, that could be cool. And I'm not sure about the other characters. Alright, I did it.
Their Flush. And since it integrates into all of our apps, you don't have to worry about copying and pasting from other AI tools. It saves you so much time. You don't have to worry about like going back and forth and coming to whether you're writing an email to your boss or submitting a paper at school.
So who's gonna be
and the best part
who's gonna be in the
it's free to use and try out.
so King Candy's still not, I don't know really. Anywho, let's do this now. Right.
There's this girl, she's 10 years old, she's dying of cancer. Her dream and her wish is to meet. I think satisfying their fullest. I think let's get to
Oh, Maleficent again. Oh my goodness, she's so cool. For me. Excuse me. Alright, let's do this. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is gonna be the... Well, I might just get high level for this, but I don't have enough. Let's just wait and see what happens. But I have to get Penelope funds raised to a higher level. That's the problem. But I got coming to from higher level, so I can finally get a console. But Maleficent, I reckon, yeah, Penelope needs level 35, so I still need more work. Alright, let's do this. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it, and let's have some fun doing it too. My goal is trying to get Maleficent, but that's okay. Maybe, who knows? Let's just wait and see. So it looks like I've done all that. Yep, good. Oh, it's one of these cool things. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to the this chapter here. Let's see how much do I... Oh, I need 10 to get the Hell 11. I'm really excited. Alright, this is so that's Honey 11. Baymax. La 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 la. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I think it's time for me to play Miss Elizabeth on Miss Elizabeth, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, this is actually my favorite car right there. But that's not some hiccups and problems for like all the characters. I'm in my trouble with that. Yeah, that's the most difficult part about this character. It's fun, but I look at all the characters is a really, really hard and difficult experience, but I still love it. Well, most of the games have mixed reviews, but still. Well, I don't know, get the fans what they want, you know? Like, I know fans have been begging for Go-Go Wasabi Fred and other fan favorites. This is awesome. Excuse me. Man, sorry, I didn't know have a lot of outfits. I'm finding material to a locker. And then the Disney Speedtorm team need to add a speedster. Go-Go. Go-Go would be the perfect choice. Yeah, that's my opinion. And then probably the two defenders will be Fred and Wasabi, yeah. And there you go. Let's see, did I actually did this right? No, I guess I didn't. That's alright.
The perfect woman. What does she look like?
How did she act? These are the million-dollar questions that all us men ask ourselves at some point in time. But the reality is, for most of us, the perfect girl looks a little bit different for everybody. You might like a girl thick in all the right places, and some men like a girl thin and
Oh, what's this? Could we
some of y'all like girls that
Oh, it's
some of y'all like women that are just a little bit more
King
athletic,
Triton. Nice.
still just feminine enough to call them a little bit. As men, we like women. Your perfect girl might look a lot different from mine. But if there's one thing I know for sure, a long list of things that most of us men universally hate. And more than likely, if she does any of these things, we don't want nothing to do with it. So for my ladies, take your notebooks out. It's time for the class. And for my fellas, I know how y'all about to relate to this shit. Like this, it's 7 types of girls you bring out.
Alright, let's do this.
First on the list, we got I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand the one that's way too comfortable. This is the type of girl that's kind of good, but even also the girl that never feeling good enough. You can take it and dinner, spend the whole goddamn paycheck kind of impressing on Valentine's Day, but she don't even complain because you didn't spend enough. But it's her birthday, you can buy her a dozen roses. But you can care less because you didn't buy the community roses that you only putting on TikTok. See, I was going to do that. You could have been into impress this type of woman. The only reason she started dating her in the first place is because she thought she had a status. She started off as a woman. The only reason she was coming to the type of status. That's the only thing this type of woman wants to have a good relationship with somebody on the inside. They play. We want to feel. I think it's really important the best thing possible. That appreciates the quality of the feel it. Right. The next one is we got the fact is all human beings have insecurities in some way, shape, or form. But today we're talking about women's insecurities. And even though that's okay, that a woman that is truly insecure, well, that's what she has to do. Exactly. This is the type of thing that start a partnership with because you have to sit there and like partnership. This is the type of thing that can start a partnership with because you don't have a partnership with a partnership with. You also think that happens. When you're talking to like women, I started with a like what? We could have both. That with a t-shirt with her face on, but everybody knows that she's your girlfriend. That's every really woman. Trust me, boys. Or if you come third place, you got Mrs. Too Ratchet or Too Ghetto, whatever you call it. But then, now for this one, I do recognize, depending on the type of nigga you get on and your background, you might actually like it. But I'm gonna go ahead and strongly assume that most men don't. Because in my experience, these women are over masculine and very good. And I get it. Those can be tough too. That's fine. There isn't anything wrong with it. So the woman is the gadget. I personally don't like them because I don't really understand.
Let's do this.
They could convince me to commit me to experience it for the first time. I don't believe that that experience is important. I don't even score for that kind of experience. I don't think it was very and I'm talking about very it's not really I think it's very good. But one person not fighting on you and it's just great. So just a little bit about this. Like it's not gonna be for you. Probably for you. I got it like today and I got goals for the team. I wasn't about to get goals for the team. So I needed to believe how perfect this guy is. It's fucking heavy. I didn't care about this guy. It's 15 yards. And I told you this is good and everything gets started. One piece face. Was the first big information that is worth for me because somehow out of mind, always trying to start having to get the people that easy as a man that out of it, out of practice, I think he's only he's not going to be late because oh, right? But a boyfriend goes to pick up the slack on the fight and they start. As a man, you're supposed to protect your woman. Fact. But your woman also shouldn't be.
For seriously strong Vita gummies, look for Nature's Way High Strength Vita gummies. The strongest Vita gummies you can get, now in seriously big packs. Nature's Way Seriously Strong High Strength Vita gummies, available exclusively at Chemist Warehouse.
And putting you in positions to be fucked up all the time. Like, at that point,
After service.
that's the end of the bird. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, ghetto bitches, no go for me. We got the work, and we have to think about the home. As a before we got on that. As a man, we got to if I feel there's nothing wrong with a girl that has a personality that decides to make fun of you in front of your friends. Nothing else. I just feel like everything is relationship wrong. Not a big expecting that I have a relationship like I had this one guy I was dating, I was really really good at fun. The reason I hate it is because I just say it so much. As a man, it's true. What it is. So many times you say that you can't lie. Even though it's kind of like poke fun at you a little bit, I think that's cool. You're never going to be mad at me for poking fun at me or anything right now. Like, they really know how to do it. And what is absolutely unacceptable is a woman that always makes it a life mission to disrespect you in front of your friends. Why does she feel the need to air out every person living in the dream? That ain't true. Because in reality, it's just a little bunch of cuddles talking about how different that any guy that you feel or when you're open and talking about what you doing for hiking. We talk shit about y'all all day. Oh, that's what about it? It's just important my body. And I can put that to my woman supposed to let him drop it. Tell you some shit confidence because you're my girlfriend. I expect you to love it for hours in my room. But even what if this is the type of girl that's gonna start just singing absolute like bullshit fun. Like the difference between fun and disrespect. Talking about, oh, this is being school, stroking weak. And he touched my toe. And I spent all this money. And he knows this shit about it because he's honestly acting like a kid. So for the boys right now, but you're really just making yourself look bad, and now nobody likes you. Because all you're doing is copying your ass off. Now in 5th place, we got one that's decided to go putting in the type of guy. But if I feel, I don't think it's good to see the girl I mean, personally, it's only done for some places. Now that's cool. Especially when it's so when it starts to get a little bit everywhere, anywhere, that's all you're thinking about 24/7, you're shopping in the middle of the time. Okay? You have to plan dinner with your parents for the first time. You can't go to the bathroom. You got to carry them to do it. You are church in the middle of the Sunday service. Pray, that's what we do. And also, this one on the list, it's not that big of a deal, right?
All right, let's. Having fun times.
Outside of being nasty, what value does it provide? That's a very whole state conversation with it without the fucking things. Me personally, I want to know like also
That was easy. Let's see how I did. I think it could be this, just a... Yeah, that's fine. Oh, cool. But I only got base maxed out, so that's a pain. No. Oh, this could be my chance. Let's see, but how much is for... I need four to go. Oop, oop, what am I doing? Never mind. Oh, it's in one of the pickup girls in Dungeons. I love that anime. That anime is awesome.
sixth place. I'm so glad you feel explain. Nobody likes a lie. And if you're dating a woman that lies, I'm talking about you guys about shit. It matters, right? Y'all can, I'm just gonna go out and go through this. And get to yourself. Oh, yeah. Let's stay about to belong to stuff. That's why if you talk, just getting with the point of money. That's when you go shopping. Just go shopping. I do realize that some of the ladies don't know that the whole thing makes you hard to do this money and buy everything for a new person. Because there's nothing worse than being in a relationship and you can't even start with women. Like, it's almost better to know that I better get you because that is good. At least I'll make the English talk. Things like a the same game once again, the game plays out. Everyone plays for that there's somebody that would be kind to know using a car, like guys, hey, that way, definitely, is positive, is worth on this. Here's what this is like. Honestly, need to look in the mirror and figure out what is the mirror. I'm talking about these things. If you know that well, start bashing. I'm not talking like bad things. I put myself in the box and like football. I was like based off the experiences that I've had, the experiences that I've learned from other people, figures that I look up to. Way too many people get too caught up in the red pill, blue pill, because if you're in the world of the brain, you understand that you can agree with some of the things that somebody says and disagree with other parts of what somebody says. You don't need to pick a side indefinitely. I don't know why somebody really thinks it's so black and white. Like, you see what you like, but then you what you don't like. But the truth is, there's good and bad on both fucking things. So one thing that I think is for a relationship is probably a luxury to together. Because they say, you get to God, creation, protection, do it for everything is just about a lot of body, but I think it's kind of the thing that they're doing. I'm not sure that it's but your friend said, hey, you need to stay here. What do I think? You're playing yourself, bro. As much as I want to tell you to stay away from this type of thing, find yourself in this type of scenario, you're fine, bro. community, it's pretty real. Because we got a kind of schools, and acting like it's pushed it. It's really important to listen to, especially if you're a business. A lot of times, what they're smart. But the difference is, you need to be listening to women who respect you, and not the women that just have I definitely think that talk about it, because the women that I feel that all the opinions that female here, I'll tell you what, definitely got to be studied, I think, we all have to be on our life. But I think the first step in recognizing the reason why is looking in the mirror and asking, have the qualities that your ideal thought partner should want to. Where you at?
I did, Felix. I won, mate.
And every day you wipe the crust out of your crusty little eyes. And the first thing you do is reach for your phone just so you can check if she gets back to you. You damn bad, my little short. And my friends, and you just want to talk alone. Even though the girl of your dreams is giving you some sort of attention, you can't tell if she wants you the way women want her, or even worse. You got to go. God, like darker than the pits. Some people say it goes so most men get out alive. This place is the brothers.
Time to initiate
This one said that the wisest people say it. Thank you. I'm here to help you. It's like if you're public and fitting in long and it's down bad in the worst situation. So we're here. Stay. Today we had 7 times and that's today. Facts of everything you say. And this one is an absolute fact. The reality is that most of and if there's one thing to know years, life takes time. And they definitely listen. So here you are yapping away about your favorite anime, maybe talking about how you know your favorite this and that. And then they're starting to crack some anime reference quotes that only anybody can relate to. Instantly, the girl that you desire is hit into your because if she likes you, she's gonna laugh her ass off like you got it. She gonna make you seem like she's understanding everyone. Ultimately, it's what the confidence doesn't make it. And allow me, making it really good, she does. Yeah. That's the way it's if you click this video, it's okay, brother. Believe it or not, girls do it. Man, they're just unfortunate to talk about things like they crucified if they were the so they just gotta be a little bit. She's not just gonna tell you she's gonna give you the bounce. You're gonna have to earn it, boy. I say that to say because if she doesn't want you, your jokes are gonna be landing flatter than Earth itself. She's not gonna give you that validation because she doesn't actually care the value. You know? Cheating. Away. Now, this one of the things guys each other a lot in public places, like school, the gym, and maybe the library. I don't know. The fact is, I don't know. Stop it. Before we get into that, let's give you guys a little bit of a play tip. Go play some type of sport that involves mastery and just the art of stuff. I would say those are the that really require if you master this, this is easy to teach over. Because if you're looking straight, it's so difficult. One time I was at the gym, and the girl that I called, she was like, I that you really I've never really been that comfortable with going into other places to the people. And it's something like a passion. But something that really helped with that is like Speedstorm. It's kind of funny because I was able to like flying and getting it working. It really seems pretty standard with yourself to do. It really seems like you have to follow to get that way to the just to kind of get in the same process. And I'm seeing all of this in the vision, but at some point I had been like turning my head to look back and just see it get super frustrated and like try to turn it over. And some people creating this on you because he just keeps snapping legs and staring and sneaking back and look up and hugging it back and over and over. It's all what can I say? Nervous and scared. I think she's I left that one on the table. I try to get things out. Things just be a little bit different. There's a particular situation that work, but in this particular story, Number 3, she wants you to be friends. Now, this one is a very good indicator that she's rocking with you. Because girls usually have a go-to friend group of at least 2 to 3 other women. Some may even have more. But there's always going to be some type of network of girls dropping their crushes and sneaky links and guys that they're into in like a group chat, just trying to look for confirmation from one another. So if you've been hanging out with your potential wifey and y'all are catching some vibes, a huge pointer for you would now be passing the friend test. Now you do have to be very careful and make sure that own type of nigga. If you don't end up being one of the friends who's bringing her main man around. You get what I'm trying to say? You didn't get invited to the party, you just ended up there. There's a big difference. That aside, if y'all are catching vibes and you start to games and start saying things like, hey, you know what, I really want you to be my friends. And a lot of times, that government chances are she really loves you. What friends think about you, that statement will implication for perception. Don't say it to give no back. That's number 4. Now this is kind of a land. There's three sides to this.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Sweet.
We got a man up to figure this shit out.
I'm gonna do it top. Sharp. Fast. Alright. Alright, here we go. Doing so good so far. Excuse me.
The body is big, and obviously all you need to do is touch the ball and not skin. You can tell different. Feel like the big style floating. Talking about the face a lot, and as you move, something like maybe when they sit together, there's a lot of pockets and everything. You know what I'm saying? You got her head on your shoulders, all that type of gushy stuff, man. You gotta be able to pick up on the body. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go get honey lemon.
Just think about it. If you're a girl, you're probably not even catching this guy.
I would make my family proud.
Oh man, every time I keep seeing the lemon state, I want to unlock it so badly.
the right message to the name that I'm actually, you know what I'm saying? That's fail.
There goes nothing.
If anything, that's like me. Remember but this over text, very similar to like a word study. Takes you wrong, but this takes you one word and two words.
Oh, I missed. Oh, climax. Whoops.
Now, I will say this thing. If you gotta go like super early, let's grab the car. Don't be afraid to stay you gotta break down my wall. So you know, like you might have to put that tasty validation. That's not every single girl, but sometimes you gotta do it. But at the end of the day, you want to make that shit to yourself. Still giving you cold service? Yeah, it's probably a sign.
I did it.
Okay, but if you guys are continuing to have good conversation.
All right, go. I mean, high 11. It's finally locked. Here this is awesome.
This is pretty great, huh?
Can't believe it. She's finally locked.
A lot of good. I think you want to be in this, bro. I'll be clinging on to every single word you're saying, boy. Y'all could be texting and she just smiling at her phone for no goddamn reason. You think I knew about that? Who you think you talking to? Number 6 is on the social media. If Shorty is liking every single thing you post, your story, your pictures, your videos, everything, you just out here liking everything, I mean, bro, what more validation do you want? He's clearly trying to get your attention. Go grab it. Girls aren't dumb. They know what they're doing. She's not going to intentionally like all your posts, like every story, intentionally keep showing you all this love without helping. Working skincare here, CeraVe to the skin in just 3 steps this winter. What's the outcome the expert? It's true, less easily. Cleanse, moisturize, protect. Get CeraVe for breakfast every day. Chemist was
So these guys didn't have any YouTube videos, YouTube channels, they didn't have social media following, they didn't sell any courses, they didn't have a website, nothing. These are traders that were just sitting at home quietly. We expended a tremendous amount of energy and resources trying to find and built this community around it. And now it started off with hardly any people, and now it's got hundreds of thousands. I'm trying to read a review that actually brought up with this. It says genuine no-show of people trying to put people away. So this is not a signal sign, it's not gimmicky, this is what it takes. Trading, and it takes a lot of time. It takes hard work. It's not a signal service. You can't do that. It doesn't just take one trading method, one little entry method, one indicator. It's not how it works. Right? So this person here then says, I landed at the Killing Cafe for a YouTube advert. I applied and I was grateful when they accepted me. However, I didn't pay much attention over 2 months. But to their credit, the emails kept coming into my inbox, something I could read, first 2 paragraphs, and then I didn't follow. Well, one day I decided to read.
Time
Makes that make sense. Just think about how bad her dude. She just like handful and instantly dude. I didn't know that. And then for the next week straight, like every single story that she posts. And you're like, oh, these girls feeling it. You slide into your DM and go to the kid. And then she hits your ass with the left. That's very, very, which is fun. That's nice. Because if she invites me to come over to her house, what it's talking and those all and there's probably that's going to try and say otherwise. I'm going to go ahead and strongly stand on the fact that most women are just going to be opening themselves up and coming into their face for the first time alone. Think about it. If you got into this place, you're something about it it's face-to-face, first space. This is a place that you place to chill, so gas is. And the next week you chill, to say to yourself, say that to me. Just think about it. Journaling doesn't just improve the style of your writing, it also improves your substance. As you write, Grammarly keeps a... Most men fail to realize the reason you can't get girls has a lot more to do with you as the guy and a lot less about the woman. We've all seen the girl of our dreams end up with some guy that we genuinely think we're better than. How did she end up with him, but rejected someone like me? I'm here to keep it real with y'all. Some of y'all are doing the wrong things on this list, but I guarantee you one thing. After watching this video, if you look in the mirror and do some honest self-reflecting and commit to yourself that you're going to be better today than you were yesterday, we're only fixing a couple things off this list. You're going to see a huge difference and improvement off of it. It's going to be so important. It's so edgy. It's so people need to know. But here's the thing. There's really a I don't think there's one girl on this earth that doesn't like a guy with a personality. But there's also people that like men that actually have an experience. These are because how would they be doing about one get to know you in the first place and all you do is talk about yourself and all your accomplishments. Out there getting serious. Have you ever heard the saying the double person in the room starting with let me get that everything in life has that. I'm not telling you to put it talk at all. I'm not just to figure you out a little bit. Let's just ask you for a question. Don't just give it all away. And just a little booty tip, I'm just saying, this right hurt. Anyone loves to take it over the phone. It's like a crazy, she's obviously because this is the girl of your dreams, I'm talking about. Alright? I don't think that you're the type of guy that wants to be with the most beautiful woman possible, the most intelligent woman possible, and a woman that has dreams with the most. So why would you talk to this woman as if she's not worth it? What do I mean by this? You're cursing all the time as women. You're constantly goofing off all the time as women. You're not being polite to her or the people around you. Think about it, bro. This is basic shit. Say please. Say thank you. If you see her in public doing something else and you want to talk to her, excuse her. And if you're talking to her for the first time, introduce yourself. Give her a handshake. Listen, man. I know everybody
on the Russian woman while they're doing other things, and it's kind of like thinking that they're supposed to devote all their attention to him because they need to get it done. Because at the end of the day, you can get girls like that. So we're talking about high value women, right? We want the most valuable women, the lady that has more and respects herself. But in the time she respects herself, then they're probably not going to think that she's going to respect you. So we show her respect. Next on this list, she probably doesn't like him because he's too emotional. And being too emotional probably not shading in front of her. It's get angry people. And bits and feelings get hurt too. Or you're not you get way too excited, way too fast. The ability to control your emotion is truly a superpower. And listen to me carefully. I'm not saying you shouldn't have a movie, but the ability to control them is a completely different thing. We're humans. Definitely should embrace happiness. We definitely should embrace sadness. And I think we also embrace being angry. So just think about it. It's not even upset. You just lying down and lose control. You might be scared of things, like disgusted at things. You like felt no compulsion and confused. And if I'm like saying, no one look at the man and feel like children were here. And of course, people protecting them because she's scared. A woman that feels like her man is in control of the situation, even when things are going to happen, yeah, she can respect that man so much for him. And even if you don't know what to do, very common, but reassure them, and then you take them through it. Nobody private. Take a deep breath, relax, and start working towards getting there. This one might take some time depending on where you are in life, because at the end of the day, we all have to mature and develop on our level. I was an emotional guy too. I couldn't take when people used to make fun of me, because I'm a competitive person, so when people made fun of me, I took it personally, and it was very hard for me to function. You know that old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. As cliche and how regular that sounds, I'm sure you've heard it a million times, like, bro, it's actually true, right? If the nigga's not gonna fight you, what you getting upset about? You know what I'm saying? I like to stay in very space. They don't get you mind, they don't get you lit. Because when you stay in space, no matter what's going on around you, you can make the same decisions. Don't get too excited if you jump into doing something, probably the wrong decision. Don't get too angry and jump into doing something, it's probably the wrong decision. You never get stagnant and you feel like everything's perfect and you jump into do something, it's probably the wrong decision. So again, it's probably the message to say that you don't expect or feel your emotions. It's just another situation where when take a good time and let things flow over and then make decisions when you're feeling sound and abnormal. And that's why you should put money, bro, because again, they don't want to deal with it. They have their emotions to do. Yeah?
Change start with studying the insights of the culture.
And the last thing I say is protecting the living. She wasn't like me because here are insights. If you walk in the nobody can take it. Listen, forget it.
So, Clay Fighter.
That's the hero.
Take what you can. Give nothing back.
The best of the shepherdess you get, Knuckles. I'll hit every curve you want.
Stitch them. God save out there. This is your lucky day.
So, Clay Fighter. Come here, Daddy. It's Clay Fighter.
Look at all the kids. Look.
I suppose my life isn't very provincial anymore.
Trust me, I got this.
First one there gets a parade, right?
I hope Philly doesn't get jealous.
It's Clay Fighter. It's Clay Fighter. Yeah. Yeah.
Show me something to help. Papa's going to be so proud.
It's finally starting to show you some attention. Whether you guys are talking to each other every day or you guys have similar friend groups, you find yourself in a position where you're closer to her than ever. You realize this is the girl that you want to be with. The only problem is, even though you guys are engaging with each other now, the problem is really, you can't really tell if she likes you the way you like her. We've all been there before. And even though the signs are right there, you just So today we're going to be going over one of the surefire signs that you're probably ever picking on that you're in your end zone to make your move is if the girl you're crushing on is friends and asking you if you're interested in your crush. Now this one might be geared more towards my guys that are still in school setting, or if you're in one of those friend groups that has guys and girls in it. It's kind of a niche tip, but nonetheless, just like you and your guy friends, girls tell each other shit. It's normal. We're human, we gossip. We go to the people that we trust looking for feedback on people that we like or different type of situations going on in their life. It's just the way shit works. So chances are, if her friends are coming up to you asking you if you're interested in her, there's probably some conversation behind closed doors that you might not be aware of that she's interested in you. She's been waiting for you all this time to pull the trigger, but she's so fed up that she starts venting to her friends, and now her homegirls wanting to be government men's or government women's, I guess. You know what I'm trying to say. They're going to take it upon themselves to try and create a window of opportunity for their girlfriend, trying to figure out if you're even interested in them. Because they don't want their girlfriend to waste their time. This is easy math, so you got to be able to pick up on this. If you find yourself in this position and your crush is doing this, she probably likes you. It's time to make your move, brother. Just go ahead. Next on this list, she probably wants you to make a move on her. Now let me be very clear. It is possible that she is just asking in a friendly way, which obviously if you're looking to be more than friends, that's not very good for you. But here's the thing. We typically aren't going to be asking a whole bunch of deep personal questions for somebody that we don't care about. And you might be thinking,
Yeah, brother, I could care about my friends. That's not how they look at me.
yeah, but at the same time, a girl that likes you is not going to consistently be asking you, ooh, what's your type? What do you want out of a relationship? What type of relationships do you want to be in? What's your love language? All that Google Gaga bullshit that girls care about. Me personally, I think it's cool.
Relax, honey, baby. You got this. Oh my goodness.
Hey, go from here, man. It's all right. Hey, man. Okay, I'm just waiting.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the combatants for the next preliminary bout. Then Mr. Frosty, Kathy, Penny, the one, each way two, it's the out plan, Devil Guy, okay.
That seems logical.
Active flight breaks this second. I said 3+ leg loyalty at Eagle Farm, and if it loses, get up to $25 on its back.
Okay, maybe so.
characters for personal and petty reasons, and WB told them to put them in no matter what. Play your first game. On characters for personal and petty reasons, and WB told them to put them in no matter what. Player first game said they were going to do a walkout if WB forced them to, as well as they thought would cause problems if they were in their game, not problems based on they were worried about the inclusion, but they personally didn't like the characters to begin with because of what to them the characters were. Which again gets really crazy from a common sense point to kind of what, but yeah, at the same time, also the things that were very mistakes, not on the other. It's only the first time you saw a possibility for those who were especially about moving microphones like there was things that I'm giving the ridiculous out of the videos of people who play for the game. So the really crazy cheapo skit that I hated was a little bit as a phone. That's why it needs greed. And, so some of the things that I've heard about that didn't make up as jokes. At the same time, it's like not listening to the fans, that's one of the core reasons that they made fail. The power struggle between WB and Player First Games is very, very real, as well as something that WB did not forgive Player First Games for doing. Now, in order to talk about this, we're going to have to go back into time, so you can kind of understand the mindset that Player First Games had, rather than understand it. The character that we've been talking about is a very perfect character to non-gamers, which is Harry Potter and the Duel of the First. And all that stems from the hatred of the author. And personally, I don't like the author's stance on a lot of things. That's one of the reasons that I don't like her. That's good. Thankfully, for the beliefs into the writing, that's good. At the same time, I'm more of a grown-up than most people, and I understand that Harry Potter is a fictional character, and Harry Potter hasn't done anything to me because he's just words and paper. So Hogwarts Legacy had a huge crisis involved with it, and cancel culture tried to get rid of Hogwarts Legacy. They failed in this position, but they still tried. They also created a brainwash syndrome for anything associated with Harry Potter. And now we go back to the future with Player First Game. There were some people in the teens, 13 or whatever you call it, that suffered from brainwash, basically. And an outward hatred of anything Harry Potter because of the art. I know it sounds silly and petty, but it's true. At least and Warner Brothers, who sees Harry Potter as a passion, wanted to have the inclusion of Harry Potter in their game because they knew that it would sell. They couldn't have costumes. I mean, who wouldn't want to buy a Hermione or a Harry Potter like beach costume, or Harry Potter and Snape or a Halloween costume, or whatever, There's a lot of potential transactional stuff that could have happened with the show. And the developers said, no, now they were able to say no. So the game included Harry Potter, and they were items that they were working on it. And then when it goes on hiatus, they put them again. With the Harry Potter game, and Harry Potter was way to get to. And then apparently last year they came out and the reason was that's how I could. Before I was, well, maybe there's some problems with Harry Potter. Harry Potter was supposed to be in day one. And that was one of the core things that WB was pushing alongside Trusty characters and Looney Tunes. They wanted to have Harry Potter's universe represented in the game. And, Game of Thrones was kind of popular. Harry was supposed to be the focus. It didn't happen.
Whatever you're collecting, you'll find it on eBay. Home of the hobby.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door. He's got duct taped around each ankle. He's obviously covered in wounds.
And Spanky, how do you plead to count 1, child abuse? To count 3, child abuse.
Hopefully keep it secret.
It's all for the family, for my children, but Rudy and his family, they're just constantly abusive to just psychotic.
To be seen as the performer. And so she decided to create a YouTube channel and became a dance attraction.
Her entire schedule evolved around that too. It felt more like a set in the house.
I just wanted to show the view of a woman being famous and being decided to be show. Today, we think we're going Jodie was a therapist, and she was excellent at exploiting woman anxiety. And it's really beautiful. It was really good. Things like sad children. That was the spot that we had.
Very picky, and my neighbor's gonna tell me that my boy and my siblings have been left on the line for about 4 or 5 days. I just want to get it together.
It's like a ghost story. And, I think the Disney is kind of petty, but they get through it. So apparently,
The people calling her Wow was an internet sensation. You either loved her or you hated her. She first got really popular for like overly sexualizing the cooking videos. And I'm not gonna lie, she first popped up on the scene despite all the hate that she was getting. Me personally, I was pretty optimistic because yeah, here you had an objectively attractive girl, no matter what her preferences are, let's be honest. 90% of her popularity was because of her looks, right? Like, I just smell their sex appeal and just lean into the sense of confidence. She had pretty tangible skill with her. So, yeah, we moved back. But, yeah, she was actually putting somebody in paper. So that's not the video. This one does. Things have changed. She was never positive, but apparently they live together at the same time. And for me, this adds a lot of context to like respect and violence with other males who created whenever she collaborated. Which on the surface level is cool because at first it's like, girl that is like overly sexualized herself.
Oh, this is so cool. I finally got a honey lemon. Doing really well, but I still need to get all the characters. Alright, final lap. So there'll be some. So each chapter will have new characters. I really hope the characters I want to see got really something bad. As playable characters. Because, that'll be cool. Gogo will probably be a speedster class because she is incredible. And then we have here is
There's a lift.
All types of shit. And you notice that he's going outside because Kaya has never fleed in the public eye. But bro is on Twitter fighting for his life, trying to show the world that, yo, I am her nigga.
Sorry about the I was watching something cool on YouTube. Oh, here we are. This is the one I do now. Alright. Now I had to do I finally got Play 11. She's finally locked. Now I have to do now is use Get Stone to get one shot for her. This is fine, I guess, but I mean, I had to get the Levison. I have to use my Levison, but I don't have her unlock. It is Aurora. So 6 and 3. That's not enough. But if I use my Levison, that will be, but I don't have her unlocked. That's the problem. Beauty and the Beast.
I dreamed of
So we got
doing something. I hope I get to visit new places.
High 11. There she is again. I have to get her to level.
I'm so excited.
She's not high level. That's the problem.
Exactly.
And this is. Oh, even her beat.
I love this.
I really love her. Wow, look how tall she is. That's my phone. Oh, look at this. So I really wanted to see Gogo's in the front of the side we can play. Oh, so happy and grateful for Lemon. She has.
Love this.
I do love this one. This one looks so.
Exactly what I needed.
So
Absolute best.
this one here is Cherry. And we have here is the lab. But I do love this one the most. I think I love this one. But how I can level her up, I have to. Oh yeah, here we are. If I go this event, if I choose Gaston, and who else? Let's see. I only got those three, but not character charts. Alright, let's screw it, let's do it.
Good choice.
Just watch.
So I only got 5 days left for that to be done. Alright, cool.
Okay, let's go.
Even the back of my head is handsome. You'll see.
So how to use the Arrogant Hunter himself. So we have to do. We have to do a lot of boost. Alright, cool. Nice.
In my sights. Impressed.
We're going to some exciting events, and I don't know how long they will die. Please.
Alright, that's done.
About what the next Splatoon game will look like on the Switch 2. With the huge success of all three previous games in the series, I think Splatoon 4 is basically guaranteed to happen eventually. The questions are when it will happen and what form it will take. I have a lot of ideas from this Splatoon game, and some of them might be seen as kind of experiment rather than luck. I think this series is at an important crossroads with the next game, as it will set the tone for the entire series in the following years. It's officially been more than a decade since the first game came out on the Wii U. The set the original trilogy is out in such a glorious fashion with the Grand Festival. I think now is the time for some relatively big shake-ups to the core formula. I know it's ironic that the Grand Festival 100% is because there's only different game about the next Splatoon, but I just think it's still giving me a little bit of an idea. So a lot of people are Splatoon think that the game is great for me. The maps and the weapons versus the play, that's pretty much it. And there's so much other projects that the concept fits even cooler this time. After we get to Splatoon this much, there was a lot of discussion about the third game that's somewhat unchanged from this before. You know, most people who are big Splatoon fans can tell the different ones, and they're still extremely excited to try different games. But I think I have to be sure that if the fourth game can really different enough, they have to understand criticism that we was putting out of this project. In order to be the biggest success possible, it should feel like a truly fresh and motivating for this one track that would not be really excited about. Hardcore fans usually goals and different from other. If they have a company also with different income, that's just what they're doing more than 5 years on the register. The benefit of statistics is to make the amount of different things for it to sleep for a good game. I'm sure that's what's important is last time still be a bunch of different systems. We have that shows that some of us doesn't think. So for the time, most of them are going to be the problem. Sometimes they can be right or wrong. It's actually worth mentioning that the skepticism of the innovation of all bridges are less than. But this series will be much bigger game than Japan doesn't seem to be such a place which we believe it. So it's entirely possible that Nintendo is feeling the pressure to shake things up to the better home table, as it's not those who can do it primary. But it's still funny thinking. Let's try to take a revelation. I can't actually restrict anything with development teams, but it's clear that this Blizzard and Animal Crossing seem to share a lot of the same developers. In the past, this means that the main focus of EPD5 has been on just one of these two franchises. It's entirely possible that with all the recent growth of Nintendo, the team has been able to split and will be developing both Rich Splatoon and Animal Crossing games at the same time. But for now, let's just assume that things will stay the same as they have been in the past. This would mean that only one of these two series will show up in the first year or two of the Switch 2's lifespan. And looking at the sales numbers, it's pretty clear which one will take the priority. While Splatoon 4 could end up being the perfect game to show up for the most controls of push on the console, having a new Animal Crossing first to launch definitely seems a lot more likely given the unprecedented success of New Horizons. Plus, it's been a lot longer since that game came out in 2020, so if the team keeps up that alternating pattern, it's about time for a remake. Speculating that Animal Crossing 6 will release in the spring or summer of 2026, which means it could be announced relatively soon. But what does that mean for Splatoon? Well, I think that pushes Splatoon forward quite a bit. Essentially, Splatoon games have been the most stable and for some reason, so I think it's all of this being possible. With all this information, I think it's the best way to check the next story. Best case scenario, so it's great if it's both franchises simultaneously. And plus it would be this way to the 6, and Splatoon 4 years later on the second passing. That seems a bit too good to be true. So more realistically, I think Splatoon 4 will be released in the summer of 2027. And that could be pushed back even further because of the Animal Crossing update, but I can't imagine it being expanded in a capable of releasing the next batch for that. And that's not the people who are mostly out of the most critical on the next place. It's a sound like this, but I can't really say you can put better. So now you think there is some specific connection with Splatoon 4's release date was June 17th, 2027. And while the connections to get sound for the first game data set by now, one of the best is that after they have been for ideas between the top creator and the first anticipation. And of course, I think people that are able to put out both of the Animal Crossing and Splatoon closer to them. Now let's switch gears for a bit and talk about the overall theme of both of the script that I have. The main incentive performance both is to pitch Splatoon game always plays at least a little to the next playthrough. That's what we've been in the atmosphere, but it's technically just almost an effect for sending an atmosphere to go to a point. Something else we in 2019, Stable simply will return to what's included as nice game game, if the desert setting sitting on magnet for access room. Take the read one by one earlier, that might change the history of that thing, but now it seems like the old data to the experience heavily impacted by the game's right. I'm still a bit sad it's in the game, but it's still making it work. I don't think there's got to be any subtitle or purpose of it. Its identity is strongly connected to agriculture, fashion, and music, so I'm not really sure what it can think of the first. There is this promotional image of Blue Water Springs that seems to fit pretty well. It's possibly a new area that's more inspired by older jobbers from west sides than the Atlantic City food parks so far. It's tough for me to imagine another area that isn't a Westwood City, but I think it will at least be wider in scale and more spread out, opposed to the chaotic progress from this spot. You do with a dynamic day and night cycle that changes over time as well. As for the location of Splitsville Fair, I place my bets on it being set in Colorado County. It's simply expanded the map west to the outer Spotlight Desert, and I think the fourth game heading east towards the homeland of Canyon Marine Captain Cuttlefish would be the perfect setting for this Splatoon game themed around the past. Since the Squid Sisters wanted to replace over, getting to explore where they grew up seems like a good option. Part of me still wishes that Splatoon 4 would have a more modern and futuristic city full of high-tech gadgets. So the best case scenario for me would be sort of a hybrid setting that's old-fashioned in terms of the building designs and clothing, but has lots of futuristic modern technology on top of it. So maybe Kalimari County has seen a lot of progress over the last few years without losing its uniqueness. Now let's talk colors. Each Splatoon game has a set of two main colors that define the visual identity of the game as a whole. Splatoon is orange and blue, Splatoon 2 is pink and green, and Splatoon 3 is yellow and purple. That's most of the biggest colors already taken, so it's sort of hard to predict what will come next. I really don't think red will ever be the main color of this Splatoon game, as an inkling exploding in ready doesn't exactly look very friendly for me. I've thought for a while that a lighter shade of blue will be the main color of this Splatoon game, and I think pink would be a great accent color to go alongside it.